Today we're at Quailwood Elementary, home of the Cougars, and we're here to... All right, once again, we're at Quailwood Elementary, and we have some 6th grade students talking about tessellations. We looked at some of the basic vocabulary about them and basically what they are. So what you can do is you can take a shape, all right, trace it, Now I've got that, okay? All you do is take your shape, right? Turn it, right? This will fit just like that, right? So then I take this, right? I trace it again. And can you see the pattern that I've got going? All right, so then I can put it down here again, right? And I can keep going on the page like that and fill up as much as I want. Once you're through, then what you want to do is you want to think about the different colors that you could use to decorate it to make it look even better, right? So when you look at a checkerboard, you have red and black spaces all over, right?
Sometimes black and white.
Sometimes black and white. You think of colors that go together well. If you think of, do you guys know any sports teams and the colors that are associated with them?
The Lakers.
The Lakers.
Yellow and purple.
Right. Those two colors complement each other. They go together well, right? You wouldn't necessarily want purple and blue together, okay?
The Raiders, their football team, and they're black and gray.
Right. So those two colors work together well.
The Rams.
And they're blue and yellow, right?
Yeah.
So those kinds of, so if you think about a color wheel, did you have another team in mind?
Yeah, the 49ers, they're golden and red.
There you go. So you see, teams use those colors because they work well together. So when you get through making a tessellation, you want to think about two colors that go well together. Sometimes people call them hot colors and cool colors, or warm and cool. They're at opposite ends of a color wheel. That's why they go well together, okay? Just like green and red, okay? Things like that. So you each have a pencil, and on here, this is a template. And you can see the one that I did is right there. Right? And there are a lot of different shapes on here. All of these will tessellate, where if you trace one and then move it on your paper, right, and trace it again, you can start making a tessellation. Make sense? So, all you have to do is select one of the shapes you'd like,
I know which one I'm doing.
and you can go ahead and start making a tessellation. And you might, after a while, you might learn, hey, you know what, there are two of these shapes that work together. Because remember when we had the octagon?
Yeah.
And you needed a rhombus to fit in between it. So you can make something even a little bit more complicated instead of just using one shape. But for now, just pick one out, trace it, and then move the template around, and then have it go right next to it so that it fits in it. And you can go side to side. Yeah, turn it however you like. And then see if you can make that shape tessellate.
Is it okay if I use a square?
Yeah, that's fine. So you can have where you put the square in between those
Yeah.
parts? Right. And what you can do is you can have like one of these go inside of that. So you have
Yeah,
like a
that's what
backward
I was
C.
gonna do.
So you can do that.
I'm gonna just add two though.
Then what you can do is you can also think about the colors that you're going to use when you complete one of these. And think about warm and cool colors so that they complement each other well. You guys got the idea of tessellations? All right, there you go. We'll let the kids continue working, the 6th graders at Quailwood Elementary School.